from like a gameplay standpoint, it's like it's only really good for the odd athletics check, and if you don't use it for your attack mod, it's not really used much for anything else if unless you want to do like carry weight, like inventory weight and stuff.
Are we doing equip weight? I've never kept track of that.
Nah, it's fine. Unless there'll be a few things where like you can't take the whole like dragon sword or something, but otherwise,
Yeah.
No
Cool.
need to clear or an entire inventory of cheese wheels or anything like that.
Encumbrance is more of a nuisance, I find, as a DM and as a player.
Well, there's one time I was playing as like a Dragonborn paladin, and he had like an 18 in strength, and my DM was riding me for like having an 80-pound inventory weight. And then I took a gander at other players' character sheets. The one halfling monk had freaking 120 pounds on him, and I'm
Wait,
like, what? Why is the focus on me?
isn't your carry weight with 18 strength like almost 300 pounds or something like that?
Essentially, yeah, I think it is something like that. It's like 200 or it's like 100 or so like per one. So,
Hmm. So 80 would be nothing.
right. But then this is also the same DM that I asked him if I could like because we took like our characters took like we did like a time jump so we could make some changes to our inventory. So I asked if I could have cast off armor, and he asked me why. And I so said if I take the like the skill expert in stealth, I can be a stealthy tank. And he just told me, no, that's not how tanks work.
It wouldn't give you an item because that's not how tanks work.
Yes,
Hmm.
but no, I'm not in that campaign. I'm looking forward to this one. Like I'm looking forward. I haven't played a paladin in a while, so honestly, I've kind of been falling more for. It used to be my favorite class, but starting to look like cleric and warlocks are more my favorite class. So I'm moving
Paladins
the.
are pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's just also action economy is like I don't know. It's just so in the middle road. It really all depends on how you use it. It could be a real good support class, whereas like a cleric will do kind of have the same spells and just do better at them. Like smite's good, but like when you have so many other things you can do, it's hard to like decide because you also then have like point obligations like with uh charisma, strength, con. So it's kind of like that's why I have like the minus in intelligence and wisdom is just because I had to spread it out so thin between strength, con, and charisma.
Well, that's kind of a point buy thing though, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But the way I see it,
it found
paladins are basically martial classes with magic. Clerics are basically magic classes that can have martial abilities.
true.
So they overlap quite a bit. But
I'm playing with this one guy that's a death cleric that he is technically the tank of the group currently. Um, and he refuses to because he also refuses to heal anybody else except himself, or he will do very rarely.
is that a character flaw or is that just the way the player is?
It's a character flaw that he wants, so it's just which he's a good guy, so it's understandable. It's just like kind of luckily we have a dream druid that's kind of our main healer, and now we have a bard, so we should be okay.
for
Yeah.
for Dante and Senaven, I added some magic items to your character.
Oh, sweet.
I was wondering about that because I have so much cash on hand now. But
Oh,
yes, it's almost like you read my mind.
oh man, I'm looking forward to that feeling. I'm not saying. Oh, there. Yeah, dude. You also. I don't know how you. This. I've wanted this item forever. Uh,
So if I bought studded leather armor and you just gave me better armor, does that mean I can get that money back that I spent?
No.
Oh, whoa.
oh, do you mind if I give them custom names to the magic items? Or
Sure.
actually, no, they're cool enough on their own. If it comes to me, it comes to me.
Okay. So this is Myrael's Chosen, episode 24. Our story continues with Val and Gunther having been uh, overcome by Father Oxcroft and his paladins.
Ah,
It's
A lot
been
of.
what's up?
I was like, that's a lot of enemies. It's a lot of enemies in a tight space.
Yeah.
we could have done it.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. Okay. So it's been about 5 minutes since Val went unconscious. Val awakes to a hand on his chest. He feels a brief pulse of healing light. When he returns to consciousness and opens his eyes, he sees the glowing hand of one of the paladins coming away, red with his blood.
Fuck, I died.
Val has a the last thing Val remembers other than the battle is a message from Aki in his mind. The details are blurry, but it's about the ivory chalice, and it was hidden outside the church somewhere. Up at the podium, the paladins are all gathered. Father Oxcroft is still surrounded by several layers of divine light protection, and in his possession is the blade of the covenant.
Fuck. Shit.
He looks down at Val. He says, I'm glad you're finally awake. You mentioned the minister earlier. You and he are a lot alike. Stubborn and arrogant enough to contest my authority.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm. Regardless, your conviction is inspiring. You are misguided, of course. But I can respect that you are willing to fight for what you believe is right. Let me ask you, what about the hallowing is so concerning?
The the fact that you force these innocent youngins to face an evil they do not comprehend yet, just to potentially draw out some sort of angelic power. It's not the right way to do it.
Don't you see? Such is the nature of all great heroes and figures throughout history. They survived their contemporaries with great skill or knowledge.
Hmm. Still, it's not right. And they, if not all of them, did not volunteer for this themselves. Those heroes, I'm assuming, must have made their own choices to come to that point where they faced hardship. Yet these girls are just thrown into it unwillingly to face death at such a young age.
There are some among them who chose to be here. Others, let's say, they are here as a function of tradition.
Shit. Well, I didn't get a chance to ask all of them, okay, so. You should have left me to die. Why did you save me?
That would be a waste of a great warrior. Clearly, you have the ability to affect change in this world, and perhaps the worlds beyond. But you have not yet found your right path.
Yeah, well, I like to choose the road less traveled, so there is no right path. There is the path that you choose. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing less. Nothing.
I see.
Nothing.
That is an interesting perspective. Consider this. I will keep this weapon. I will study its origin and its purpose. However, I will allow you and your friend to leave this place with your life, as well as releasing all those of the hallowing who were not willing to be here.
Very well. However, I will warn you. the truth comes at a cost. Should you study that and do find the truth, I hope I hope, mm, hold on. I hope you are prepared for the consequences of that knowledge.
Never have I strayed from doing what must be done.
Even if it went against all your beliefs thus far. I say good day, and I turn to walk away.
Okay. Cool.
Fuck.
Hopefully, when we meet again,
I said good day, and I keep walking.
this knight is walking up here to escort some of these people.
I go to Gunther, just slap him around. It's like, hey, you still there, buddy?
I mean, I'm frozen, so yeah.
Fuck. You're you're a dwarf, right? Can I carry you? I don't have much strength.
I mean, petrify increases my weight, so
Fuck. You are very heavy for a dwarf.
yeah, waves increased by a factor of 10. So yeah.
Okay.
I will free
Well,
him
I already
if you leave this place.
not talking to you anymore. Gunther, I'm just gonna wait for outside until he releases you, so I'll be outside.
Cool. Gunther is. Father waves his hand. Gunther is unfrozen.
Oof. Oh, did I miss it?
God damn it.
I mean, according to the petrify, I have no awareness of my surroundings, so like,
So yeah. I guess you did hear me say I was gonna wait for you.
pretty much. I'm a frozen, rock. I don't know. Gonna look around, see that no one else is there, and I'm automatically surrounded. I'm just gonna take the obvious hint and just leave without saying anything.
Okay.
Gunther, what the hell was that?
Um, a very bad plan, I think. Yeah.
It was a two-man play. We I got roasted. He didn't let me die. I I lost a very important item for our quest. I lost my sword. And
Um, yeah, that did not go well. Um, would have been nice to be able to not be frozen, but yeah. What was that ice?
the ice, it looked like some sort of magic spell he put you under.
Hmm.
You needed to be very conscience of it to not be put under. It's okay, Gunther. It happens to the best of us.
Val could find the ivory chalice which was left for him by Aki outside of the church on the grounds somewhere.
Is there a note, or would I did you say I remembered that message, or it's vague from Aki,
From
like
yeah, from
before
Aki. From Aki, he told you that he hid the chalice nearby.
Okay. Oh, let's get going, Gunther. Come on. I know where our objective is.
Cool.
Okay.
And I go in this bush, and I hope I'm preparing myself to see Aki and the fairy behind the bush getting it on.
The Aki is not there, but the chalice is there.
Okay. Thank God. I did not want to see that. Actually, it would have been a sight, so I may want to see that.
I'm,
Alright, well,
I'm
I
gonna
think.
add the chalice to your inventory,
Okay.
and then all the characters need to meet at the tavern.
Gotcha. Should I delete the Bladed Covenant from my inventory?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
God damn it.
Respect, man. Respect.
Fuck.
Would
Gunther.
Aki have
Oh, go ahead. No, you go first.
would Aki have been able to leave behind Belladonna's mantle with the chalice?
Sure. Okay.
Alright,
So
he did
the
leave that.
the chalice and the mantle are hidden. We're gonna go over here. And over here.
God damn it, Gunther. We took a big L with that fight.
I. Uh. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I know. I barely met you, and I'm also only talking to you because you knew Aki. But
Kind of like in passing, like just I, was up for adventure, invited me along, so
well, you
that was
fought to the death with me, technically. So
yes. Would have loved to have been able to do more. I need to figure out what I can do to help myself defend against strange magics. Not a very magically inclined individual, but I think I can do it.
well, I'm beat to shit, and I need a drink. I need to forget this. Well, forget it for a little bit, and then remember it, and then hate myself again, and then figure out how to get the blade back. So yeah.
Yeah.
Over at this table, Sinevan and Dante have already briefly acquainted.
Well, the pleasure being briefly acquainted with you, Sine.
Indeed. What were you doing around these parts anyhow?
You know, anything any traveler does, trying to find my own way. Trying to find the beat of my own drum. and probably trying to find a drum in the process. You know, all I got is axes, but they kind of sound like drums if you hit someone in the skull hard enough.
That's interesting. I could use some accompaniment though.
My qualifications are things and good sometimes.
So what was that? Out of character.
Oh, I just like said I talk good and I hit things basically. Oh.
Is that so?
I know 3 knock knock jokes.
I'm sure they'll be delightful.
Right.
Well,
Uh, did I do like a perception check to see if I noticed the very bleeding person that walked in?
You could notice from their entering. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm announcing it. It's like, I'm beat to shit. God damn it, Gunther.
How much blood is coming out of you and where?
I don't know. He fucking roasted me everywhere.
Oh, I think I might go try to make a bit of coin. You know, maybe offer some healing. That guy looks beat to shit, and I guess I'll be a doctor today. So
waiting for healing, huh?
yeah, I know a teeny tiny bit. You know, a little lay on hands, get rid of the odd disease or two. You know,
Hmm. Are you one of those holy knights I've heard so much about on the surface?
no, not so much of the holy persuasion, but no, that's behind me. Now I'm just using the powers I was taught for my own benefit and maybe other people's benefit if they make a good deal for me. But you know
Deal?
what? I like you, so I trust you. You know, that's the most valuable thing in this world.
Is it? I don't believe so. Trust is so easily gained and lost. So fragile.
It's not so. I mean, if you think about it, you can always trust someone to find their own self-interest, whether they know it or not. But I better get to that guy over there before he actually dies. I think he might be on the brink of death here.
Oh, well, if you think you need to go and intervene,
Yep.
I
Would you
won't
care
stop
to
you.
join me?
I'll just watch.
Cool.
I go up to the bar and order a drink.
And I guess I'll walk up to the bar too.
Wow. You look awful. What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Just an ale, please.
Certainly.
Could make that 2 on his tab if you don't mind. If you buy me an ale, I can maybe get rid of some of those injuries for you.
Uh, sorry, I don't have cash on me.
You just hear from behind you. Poor people.
I'm not poor. Just don't have cash
No
on me.
money. You have no money, and yet you are not poor.
Yes.
He's rich in spirit.
I was about to say that. Great minds think alike.
Well, good
Yes,
luck using your spirit to buy a drink.
I will. And I pull out a coin to pay for the drink. And then I looked to Dante. I was like, sorry, it's the last one. Now I don't have no more cash.
Like, like out of character. This is like a con artist walking up to a guy, but then a guy being so sad, you're like, oh, sometimes the grift ain't worth it.
There's nothing to grift.
You know what? I'll tell you what, it's on me. You know,
The ale?
yeah, because I have never felt this emotion before, and it's kind of scaring me.
Okay, and I put the coin back in. I still don't have any cash. Sorry.
Yeah. So, what the hell happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. This old man touched me. No, he didn't touch me, but he hurt me,
Ooh,
and
just
it's fucking. It's really true what they say about, people in the religious higher higher order. They abuse their power.
I mean, that's why I mean, I think I've said enough wisdom today, and I think I've ran out. So I guess how about this? We can drink silently and think about all the stuff we hate. How does that sound?
I like it, and I hate Father Oxford, Oxcroft, Ox asshole.
And then I'll just yell, yeah, fuck Ozcroft, whoever that is, in the entire tavern. So the entire tavern here can hear.
Yeah.
This guy places some drinks down. He says, "Not many people around here are like that guy, but be careful saying that anywhere else."
Well, you see me. This is because I tried to do something, and I didn't have help. Like a Gunther.
Gunther is his face is just in the bar.
And he is a righteous asshole. And I don't think anyone that will do anything to gain power like that mm, should be in that type of position. But just give me the ale.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I'll put a little extra on it if you throw some whiskey in our ales, make a little bit of a boiler maker.
Do anything. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice in the matter. This is part of your healing. I'm a doctor.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I still don't have any cash for you.
It's fine.
Start drinking and start crying.
Oh God, man, come on, man. You got it's the tear. Okay, you're bleeding water from your eyes. Come on. You know
I
what? I
can't
think
do anything. It's just we lost the most important. The fucking the blade isn't coming in. So it's so important thing for a quest, and I can't even do anything.
cast charm
Everything's ruined. I
person.
can't get things back.
I don't have calm emotions, but can I cast charm person on him? Does that help with the if can you charm someone to be happy or at least not cry?
Sure.
Uh, that's gonna be yeah, wisdom save of 14.
Okay. I still can't fucking do it. I can't believe I fucking lost that shit. God damn it.
This at this point, I'm gonna ask, go look at A and be like, help.
I was getting sick, and I walk over here to the fireplace, pull out my lyre, and begin playing some music, just trying to drown out Val's crying.
Gunther just starts banging his head into the bar counter.
Will you two quiet down already? It's so unbecoming.
You don't know what we've been through.
Nor do I care.
All right.
Stop interrupting my music.
Your music sucks.
Hey. Just
I'm
because your
sorry.
feelings are hurt, you don't need to hurt other people's feelings.
I'm sorry. That was at a place of hate, but your music sucks.
I
Oh,
begin
sorry.
to drum
Again.
furiously at that.
Didn't mean it.
And in doing so, I'm going to perform an enthralling performance with my glamour bard ability. And as I just begin strumming away as hard and fast as I can, uh, going to attempt to charm all three of you.
Okay.
It's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Do I get advantage if you've done this before to me several times? I don't know how long we've been traveling together. I'm just fucking.
Have we just met? Well, there's no advantage for having seen it
Fuck.
before.
I'm just joking around.
Oh well.
Uh, I think just what was the Hexblade's name again? What was
Val.
Val? I think I consider you my ally, so at this point, so you can get a +3 if you like.
Yes. Wait. That doesn't help actually. So
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It was. I had a 12.
What the hell? You're giving him assistance and saving against the charm?
This man. Okay.
You just tried to charm him yourself.
Because I didn't know what to do. All I know is like manipulative abilities. I don't know how. Like this is the first emotionally vulnerable creature I've ever met in my entire life.
I'm not a creature. You're a creature.
I am very much a creature. Do you? I got horns, canines, red skin, white hair, hooves. By the way, I have hooves.
I didn't notice.
Good on you.
If you would stop bawling your eyes out, you might actually see things.
Yes. Well, they were also covered in blood before that, so uh, I was already seeing red. But yes, our whole plan is ruined. The world's gonna die. It's all my fault.
The world seems just fine, thank you.
Hey, those are all the problems that can happen tomorrow night. Try this. Tonight, none of those problems exist.
Okay.
I guess is that so is these can I walk over to this table then? Um the with the women at it.
Okay.
All right.
You can move your character? Yeah. Okay.
Watching Dante, would I see what he's going for over here? How obvious are your intentions?
I guess I'm not trying to hide it. This is like officially like, know what? I think I've done all I can do now. I'm gonna go see if these women can help, because guys like women, from what I remember.
As you're walking, I'm just gonna give you a quick bardic inspiration.
Thanks. All right. I'll walk over and say, or actually, before I walk over, eh, I'll ask the bartender if I can get a round of drinks of whatever those ladies were drinking.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's a bunch of lemon drop shots.
Okay.
and I'll walk over like, here, ladies. I know my ghastly appearance is probably offensive to beauties as such as yourself, but take this as a peace offering, and I request assistance. Um, I to be completely honest, I was gonna con him for money, but now I've never seen a more vulnerable creature, and Mike, I've done all I can do to try to make him feel better, but I think none of my abilities can even match some beauties as yourself to cheer up that that blonde fellow over there, and possibly his friend who's smashing his head on the bar table. I'm assuming they're together because I can't imagine two that separate traumatic experiences happening to two different people. So I guess if you would oblige to like maybe go talk to him and give him a reason to cheer up, distract him from the problems.
Cool. You could roll persuasion.
Ooh, my one skill. Let's go. Eh.
Oh my.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. What's it right for you right now? Is it a D8 or a D6?
D8.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
This person is looking at Dante. She's looking sort of skeptical, but she says, "You are quite ghastly, but you're not the worst that I've seen. And this person, your friend, needs some cheering up."
Yeah, I guess we might be friends. Think he needs one right now, and much more.
Cool. She stands up and she walks over here. And she says, "Well, clearly your night hasn't gone well."
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Tagumi or Val? This could get a lot worse for Val.
Question: how drunk am I at this point that I've been just chugging this ale and whiskey
Roll.
combo?
You can save Constitution.
Yeah.
You're hanging in. You're hanging in there. It's not so bad.
Okay. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone to shit. Everything's gone to shit. I don't know what to do anymore.
Tell me, where are you from?
Oh, me? I'm just from a town outside of Alistair called Wolf Chapel. Kind of like a suburb, and traveled long and great to get here, only to get beaten down again to the floor where I started. Now the world's gonna end.
Oh my, what makes you say that?
Things I know would trouble a young lady so much as yourself, and I don't want to do that to you. You seem like a nice gal. I'm sorry for putting my troubles on you. How about a drink?
Hmm.
So,
I've
as
done.
we're talking though, I'm continuing to drink more and more. So,
Uh huh.
I'm basically trying to get drunk.
Okay.
Gunther at this time has stopped banging his head into the counter, is just writing in his book.
I'm assuming this is how Hemingway also wrote. He had to you have to bang your head several times, give yourself a concussion before you write greatness.
Oh, it's nothing like that at all. No, no. It's more like not worthy today, must figure out how to be worthy.
To-do list.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
pretty much. Recap of, what had happened.
I guess down in the downtime, I'm gonna be like, I've said all I can said today, so I'll just like kind of start shuffling cards and invite if anyone wants to play some cards, I'll deal them in. I'll, but for now, I guess I'll play some solitaire.
It depends. Are you willing to put money on it?
Uh, how about if you want to put money on something? How much you want to wager? Val cheers up with that female over there.
Hmm. Depends what
Also,
we.
I guess since I know your name is Val, I've introduced myself as Dante Crossroads. It's, but yeah, I'll say. Uh, how much gold is all these drinks costing me? What is my tab probably gonna look like?
And you just hear Val say, another one and put it on that guy's tab.
So I'll assume I'm down 5 gold probably,
Okay.
and then what's a room here? I guess now I'll put 1 gold down on my main man Val. I think happiness will prevail, as the gods like to play their cruel jokes.
You think he'll be happy by the end of the night?
Yes. Well, okay. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty definition of happiness. I think he'll stop crying at some point and not want to cry anymore. I'll put my money on that emotion.
Well, that's hardly a fair bet. He'll just wear himself out.
So, I picture Val like continue talking to this girl, and he's getting more and more drunk. And as he gets like super drunk, he gets to a point where he just says, "Wait, I have a girlfriend. I can't do this. I'm going to bed. Leave me alone."
Oh.
What a fool.
Okay.
Well, you tried.
Well, I still feel like I screwed you out of some money, so I guess if you had if you wanted to put some money on some cards, and if anyone else wants to test their fates by this deck, um, the pot is here.
By
Oh yeah,
your deck, huh?
yeah. You wanna check it out?
Of course, it's only fair.
You guys said,
Let's find ourselves a table and
all right.
where we were sitting earlier.
Did anyone else come by? Could I possibly make like a charisma check? Because I want kind of more players to add to the pot.
Well, Val's going to bed because he's depressed.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if there's like these other old dwarf patrons or possibly the bartender. Possibly the targets I was hoping.
Someone with money.
Not me.
Okay, you could roll persuasion.
Okay. Hey. I hope I roll high at some point. That'd be nice. Well, I suppose that wisdom save. But yeah, I guess it'll just be me and you, Sine. Or, I don't know, that's up to you, DM, sir.
We'll join and just at least sit at the table.
Ah, looks like you've managed to convince someone.
I guess. Thank you for coming, sir.
Hmm. You guys seem like a fun group.
I'm sure will be more fun than those two grumpy old dwarves over there.
Oh. Dwarves like to party.
I know a few things about partying. Your friend, on the other hand, what's his deal?
I don't remember most of it. I know we went to stop some ceremony at a church. I thought it was kind of bad that a church was trying to summon a demon. Um,
Wait, the
I got
church is summoning demons.
yeah, it's kind of bad. I got frozen in ice, so that's what that was. How do you stop being frozen in ice? Like that's I don't know.
I would assume some sort of fire magic.
I have no magic. I just have, and I just pick up my hammer. I just have this.
You poor, poor man. No magic. I could not imagine living such a way.
I'm blessed in other means. We dwarves are built tough.
Or
Well,
But yeah, he had
which
a rough go.
which church exactly was summoning demons?
Oh, the one here in town was
Father
Father.
Oxcraft, asshole. I
I
need a
thought he was
room.
going to bed.
I, I forgot to ask for a room, so I went up, and then I realized I didn't have a key, so I need a room. So I came back down.
How many rooms are open, barkeep?
Hey. Stop
I
yelling.
need a room.
Oh,
I need
God.
a room.
There's 3 rooms open.
I need one.
can you throw in a bucket too?
How much?
I slammed down like 10 gold. Like, give you.
This guy
See the
takes
money and I'll.
the gold and hands Val a key.
Thank you. I look back and say, sorry, I don't have no more money.
Said that before.
And then it's like, I yell at Gunther, like, Gunther, don't win all your money. And I go to my room.
What? I have no money.
I think I don't know which one's my room, so I just try this one first.
Just walk in there. That's yeah. I don't think he's gonna be okay.
Can you roll? I don't. I'm sorry. I'm this not won't be a habit. This is one time, but I really want to see Val roll investigation to find his own room.
I am. That'd be
This
funny.
guy on inside is saying, "Go away."
Is this not my room? Fuck. I don't have very good investigation. I'll just do it just for shits and giggles. Probably doesn't mean anything, but eh. Anyway, I basically try every door until I find the room. I'll let you put me in the room.
This one is the room.
Could I
I
also
think he's
try
gonna be
maybe
okay.
listening into like
What did you
any?
give him?
What's up?
Listening to the conversation to any conversation of dwarves might be having, or are they just like drinking in silence?
You could overhear. This guy is retired from the mine. This guy still works at the mine. They're going in, or he's going back in tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, let's play a quick round. I think I might be off to bed here soon too. Just a quick
Before we
round of
start,
cards. Go for it.
Dante, I have another wager for you.
Mm.
I'll
Hmm.
bet you 5 gold that I can stay the night without paying for a room.
On the condition it's not my gold.
It's a wager, of course it's your gold.
That you can't the way if you can get a room without using the gold I give you for the wager, then yes.
Alright, you're on.
Okay.
You'll be the neutral party in this, yes?
That's fine.
What's your name, by the way?
Uther.
Guther?
Yeah. Uther.
Guther. That's a name. Sorry,
Hey.
I'm not very familiar with dwarves.
Oh. I mean, much like the old one out there, I used to work in a mason shop, work with stone. Boring, dreadful work. Decide to go for adventure instead. Much more lively. Or at least it was until the events of today. Hmm.
You here to the world of world saving and revelry in between. Too
Well, I
soon.
have much grander things than like saving the world. A lot of people can save the world, but becoming immortal, not many people can do that.
That's what you're after.
I
Hmm. Well, good luck with that.
Don't dwarves live up to like 300 or 400 or something?
yeah, but can you really see everything that there is to see in 300 or 400 years? No. Can you experience everything that you can possibly experience in that time? No. And
Interesting
I'm going
thought.
to, yeah, this is a simple one.
Tell you what, if there's any of that immortality to go around, play you play you in a game of cards for it.
Oh, I don't know how to get it. I'm just figured that if I work hard enough for the angels and powers that be, maybe perhaps I'll get it.
Do you ever think that the other side might have more options?
They definitely do.
Maybe. But I've never met or communicated with anyone from that side, truth be told.
Nope.
Um, they're not much different than your average scumbags. Just scumbags that can smite you, or burn you, or tear you apart, flay you. None of it. Various other things. Eh,
Hey,
Yes, the angels are quite
I've
nasty, aren't
gotten
they?
that before. And you guys can see, like, as I say that I've felt that before, I'm like feeling my right arm, and it's covered in tattoos and scars.
I'm gonna be right back. You could roll either deception or sleight of hand for your card game.
Oh yes.
100% deception.
Deception. Fucking hell.
I am not rolling good today.
Look at that.
All right. Want to just say like, well, we put a gold on that game.
Well, we both were not on top of our game for that one.
Yeah. Can I keep my gold then? I need it. I need monies. My character has student loan debt.
What? The academy wasn't free for you? No grants?
God damn it, that one got me.
No, my credit is shit. Yeah, made some bad investments. This wizard named Dogecoin. Yeah,
Uh,
Dogecoin.
but this is out of character. But like, what does Sine look like? Let me ask.
What's that?
What does Sine look like? Or like
Sneven is
even
a drow. She has very long, like hip length red hair, strikingly red. Sharp, angular features, overall extremely beautiful. And she carries on her side a on one side is a lyre case and the other is a viol case, both of which she has played for you by this point.
I was gonna say like what's kind of I like how we kind of offer our opposite end. Like Dante is a tiefling. Like but he's got four sets of horns. One of them is broken, in kind of like that Hellboy fashion, with like kind of a mess of white white long hair and like a colonial knot, and as well, and then his all sort of like beastly like aspects. Like he has like canines for teeth, two one blue eye, one yellow eye, and like also canine eyes, and then also like I think anthropomorphic like goat legs, as well as the classic devil tail, clad in like black armor with a ram skull on the right pauldron, with like
Cool.
a dark maroon red skin. How long do you think our characters have been traveling together? Because I feel like we actually got like some chemistry. Not like good like partners, like good Pulp Fiction vibes.
I feel like maybe we had just met earlier in the day here in
Early in
this
the day.
tavern.
Okay.
We're still sort of getting the measure of each other.
Cool.
Well, to describe Gunther, it's he's tall for a dwarf, like noticeably tall. Like he's around 5.5 feet tall, and long black beard, long black hair that goes to mid back. Um, Again, you got the right pec and the right arm are filled with scars that have been painted over by a tattoo artist to just make it not look like he is a cripple. Um, and since he was sitting with his back to you guys at the bar, there is not a single scar on his back. Not one. Um, Carries a maul that he can pick up with one hand. Pretty much it. Like,
Oh, and he has like I have a battle axe and a great axe. And funny enough, Dante is 5'8", so he's only 3 inches taller than and then
bit of
Gunther.
dwarf.
You know, I was gonna make fun of the dwarf for being short, but
No, I'm
as
not.
it turns
I'm
out, you're taller
actually
than
not
I
that
am.
short.
Yeah, you're taller than me, so never mind. I'm only
That's
5'4".
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, but I want to be a tall dwarf, so I'm just gonna be a tall dwarf.
I mean, sometimes there are freakishly tall humans, so why not
Yeah,
yeah,
freakishly tall dwarves?
you're the shack of dwarves.
yeah, easily. And also, I have a boomerang that is like tucked into my waist.
Nice. Very. I can't wait till you kill the big bad with that boomerang.
I was trying to, but we were getting absolutely fucked. It's hard to make, fucking ranged attacks while being petrified.
That would make it difficult.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no.
now you got your boy Paladin, and you got plus 40 your save, so throw some bless on there.
Plus a little
I
bardic
have
inspiration from time to time.
no magic. It's unfortunate. But it's fine.
What kind of barbarian? Oh yeah, you're a zealot barbarian. Yeah.
Yes, yes. We don't die here. That's what I am.
I do want to do a zealot barbarian really bad. Like of all the barbarian classes, that's the one I want to do the most.
I thought about doing wild magic with it, but I was like, yeah, it fits better to do zealot with what I'm going for. So
Oh, my one problem? I want to do like wild magic for one shots, but it's just also like that D3 system is just it's like a wild magic barbarian is kind of best if you're one barbarian amongst a bunch of spellcasters. But like also D3s are just weird. No one wants to look up some off-brand Google.
yeah,
What were the
I
results of
like the
the game?
Sine
Ah,
win.
later.
Snaven won.
Okay.
Well, how much did we bet on that, by the way? So I think you said before, but I didn't catch it.
I'll put a gold on it.
1 gold. All right. I was ready to put some more than that, but we'll take
Well,
it.
between the drinks in the room, I think I'm about to be broke.
Oh, well.
Gunther at this time has been writing in his little book at the table. Just yeah. What do I feel like writing in today? Because there's multiple languages in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna write at work. That's what this passage is written in.
Cool.
Well, Snaven, it was nice playing with you, but I think I'm gonna head off to bed.
Indeed, there's not much entertainment to be had tonight, so I think I shall too.
But I tell you what, I'll put my ear to the ground for any work, and if you'd like, and you can come there too, if there's any opportunity for adventure to you two to invite you to, and maybe if you hear of any adventure, invite me.
Do you know
Adventure's all well
that
and good, but
Val up there? He was working with some friends that had included me on their job to secure a relic for a church, a rival church to the one here. So if you guys want to join in on that, I think he'd be fine with that, especially after you gave him all that alcohol.
Sure.
inter-church intrigue. Curious.
Hmm.
I'll admit I don't know much about the church myself. We Drow don't really worship angels like most of the rest of you seem to.
I do work for them. Not sure worship is the correct statement. I mean, about the only thing I have faith in is myself, which has been recently challenged.
So long as you're not one of those holier than thou types, we'll get along just fine.
Hmm. Always room for improvement.
Hey, sometimes not knowing how someone will react is half the fun. Well, it's nice meeting you, Gunther, and thank you for letting us on the job. Look,
Indeed, we shall
I'm
see
sure
what tomorrow brings.
Val will be fine with it.
well, if we want, we could probably blacked out tonight. We could say, what do you? How about we say maybe Val agreed to giving us a bit larger portion of the contract tonight? If he can't remember what happened tonight, you can catch you in too, Gunther.
Hmm.
Mortality isn't cheap.
I could certainly convince him of that. He seems gullible, to say the least.
I think I prefer to watch it if I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna stop you guys, but at the same time, I don't think I'll join in.
Okay. Suit
Well,
yourself.
all right. On that bit of tri- on that bit of chaos, off to bed.
As am I.
Good luck. And also, I'm gonna just start casting divine sense throughout the entire bar. Um, and then I'll be like, because I'm hoping to divine sense both the bottom floor and top floor. But I believe, let's see, I have 4 uses of it, and it can go within 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'll also say, good luck with you two and your mining. And then I'll ask the bartender for a room, and I don't suppose if you know if there's any local work for a bruiser, or so. I kind of lost a bit of cash in charity tonight, and I was hoping to make it back up.
He's handing you. He's handing you a written like scroll of a list of tasks requested by the mayor.
Ooh. What does this hash say? Are you gonna be sending them to me, or you want me to write them down?
I'll put them in the roll 20
Awesome.
in a few moments.
Okay, cool. Take your time.
As you guys are each going up to your rooms and passing Val, you just like through the door, you kind of hear him like arguing with himself. So uh, he's like, I have words up to you. It was your fault. And then you just hear like some abyssal talk come out. from the room, and then I'm just like arguing, and then you also hear some like calm talking. It's, yeah. So there's like some abyssal and arguing going on in my room.
I love this group. We got so many things going on, and it's awesome.
Hold on. Is there blanking? Hold on. Uh, oh yeah, so you hear you hear some abyssal and then me arguing with the abyssal and then also some celestial, I'd say, just coming out. So like all three, we're having like a three-way argument.
Oh, I understand Celestial. You want to explain?
It just says like, well, I think Dante, you understand abyssal, right?
I can give it a check here. I definitely understand Infernal.
Oh,
I under
Inferno. Okay.
I understand Abyssal.
Yeah. So basically, it's like this like demonic voice just saying, "You lost the blade. What's your worth, you fool?" And then like the celestial would be like, we can find another way. It's not. Do not worry. It's trying to ease me, and then I'm just like arguing both of them. It was like, I have worth. It's just I didn't have power. And how are we gonna find another way? You know, just like it's like a three-way argument, I'd say. Just because I'm at a vulnerable state, so these guys are taking over me.
Should we be doing something about that?
Mm, how much alcohol did you give him?
Mhm. Yeah, I only know Common and Infernal.
Anything else before the next morning?
I
Um,
will.
do I get any blips from Divine Sons as I walk through the by the rooms? I'll throw it in chat here. Can I? Let's-
Yeah, seems to be some degree of dark presence within the second room here.
Interesting. Um, let's see here. Like, just dark. Don't know if it. Do I know if it's undead, celestial, or fiend?
It's 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 not fitting of any of those categories.
Hmm. And this is the fun thing about playing a low intelligence character. I'm like, would this be the smart thing? Oh wait, I don't need to think about that. Guess all.
Would
Uh,
he also sense Szath?
Yeah, he probably might have sensed it earlier. as well.
Probably, yeah.
So I would have just gotten like a bad vibe or something,
From me,
or
yeah.
like an eldritch vibe, so I could identify you're a warlock of some kind. Correct. Cool.
Hmm.
And true to the wager that we've had, I'm just gonna walk down to this door at the far end of the hallway. Uh, try the door. Is it locked?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast knock. Open the door and claim this room as my own.
Okay. Son of a bitch. All right. Uh, let's see.
For a second, I thought you were gonna use the obvious like 10 gold that I overpaid as like to get the room. Say that I paid for you.
Could have, but this is simpler.
Oh, you paid all 10 gold for one. Okay.
For one room, what?
I was drunk. What do you mean? And he just took it.
I'm gonna knock on the door that's giving me like the negative energy. And possibly could I do maybe a religion or history check to see if I recognize this energy from anything else, or try to like categorize it in my head, or find the most like
Sure.
similar thing that I know of.
Okay.
Uh, -1. Let's go.
-1.
I just gotta believe.
Dante hears a voice from the other side of the door. He says, "What's the matter with you tonight? Everyone leave us alone."
I was just wondering if you guys needed any assistance. I'm from the order.
What order?
Uh, you know, the order that your the order of what's the order of darkness. It's I don't want to say the actual name out here in public, of course.
We don't need any help from fools such as yourself. Be on your way.
Okay. Um. Let's see. Do I have anything? Right. Ooh. Could I do like a fake fall, but so it sounds like I'm falling, but what I'm actually gonna do is try to jam the door shut. Be like, oh, yeah, you're right. I've had too much to drink tonight anyway, and then try to do this maneuver.
Okay.
I,
There's no response on the other side.
yeah, I'll go to bed then.
Cool.
And don't worry, as soon as Gunther enters the room, all the talking just stops. and I'm like asleep.
Okay.
Gunther looks over at Val for a moment, and then just sleeps in the corner of the room. He doesn't even use the bed. And just puts his back against the wall, hammer across his chest, and just puts his chin on the top of the hammer, and just takes a nap, goes to bed.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll take a risk here. I'll take a point of exhaustion and listen in to what's happening on the room on the other side all night.
Okay.
Or if unless there's movement, then I'm not gonna follow them. Yeah, go to sleep.
Cool. Okay. What was that? You're listening in? Was that an ability?
Yeah. I'm just yeah, not no ability. I'm just putting my head to the wall and like doing my best to like figure just to because I'm very curious as why this energy you don't something you don't see every day, and I'm kind of want to know what they're doing, but I also know I'm not a stealthy kind, so if they leave the location, I'm not gonna follow them. But I just want to listen into any more conversations I could hear throughout the night.
Okay. Cool. So, throughout the night, these two are talking. You overhear and you can sort of piece together some information. This guy is a this guy is a wood elf, but he has taken on practices of a dark elf.
Interesting.
This person is a human and like a witch. She's referencing a she's referencing an entity known as the Witch Mother, a demonic being. They are planning. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. They are discussing a ritual, and they're trying to decide where would be the best place to cast it. They want to cast it somewhere in the mountains, which this city is like nearby to the mountains in the north of the map. And yeah, so the party could, I guess everyone else could long rest, and then
Wood elf with dark elf practices.
A long rest for 4 hours.
And I'll strap on that piece of exhaustion, for session one. Let's go.
So I'm kind of up in the middle of the night, and I just start wandering around the tavern. Do I hear anything going on?
In terms of like what?
I mean, is there it like so I was doing my elf trance for 4 hours as my long rest, and it's still very early in the morning, and I'm just gonna take a little tour around the tavern and see if anything's happening in the middle of the night.
Okay. This guy comes in to the tavern really late at night. He goes and he sits like over here with his wolf companion. These dwarves are just passed out at the bar.
Kill them. Crit. Murder.
Pull out my crossbow.
You reach for your sword and it's not there.
Okay.
My rapier is gone. How could this be?
Oh wait, sorry, I meant to mix up the voices. My bad.
Oh,
Are you. What are you doing?
Rose, I mean, this is morning for me, so I'm just gonna come down all cheery and well rested while everyone else is either passed out or on the verge of doing so.
Mm hmm.
Barkeep, do you serve coffee here? Something for the newly awoken.
Coffee at this time. That's a strange request.
He shrugs. I just woke up. Is it not customary to drink coffee once you wake up?
He raises an eyebrow, like, what? And then he's like, he like shakes his head, starts bringing a coffee over here.
And I will grab it and head over here. My focus is on the doggo, and I'm kind of ignoring the guy. As I come over, sip some coffee, and then like kneel down to pet the wolf.
Okay.
Is there anything? Is there any indication of what? If there's anything special with this wolf?
There's some degree of a fey presence within its being.
Oh, they respect faith.
I fucking knew it. I thought about making a check. It's like you like wagers a lot. But no,
Well,
I'm cracked out. Ignore me. Sorry.
all elves are fae, though.
True, true. But yeah, or I don't know. Faith weird. Anyway, sorry.
Fae
Sorry.
is weird. So I'm going to pet the doggo. Does the guy have anything to say?
He's just he's just watching. he doesn't really. He's got like a just a plain like emotionless expression. Dog is turning over, panting, enjoying Sinead's presence and attention.
Well, aren't you an adorable little mongrel? Where'd you come from? She's just scratching all over his belly.
The guy says, I found it near the crossing.
I the crossing. Can't stand it.
Aren't you an elf?
Clearly,
As I understand, elves have an affinity for that region.
doesn't mean we've all been there.
So where have you been?
I've been here and everywhere between here and Grimcourt. In a straight traveling line.
I see.
Well,
Is there something you're
how
looking
to say
for?
something I'm looking for. Something to pass the time. You humans sleep for so long.
Yes, most of them do.
And you don't?
I hunt at night and I sleep in the day.
Hmm. I prefer that schedule too. Well, good night then, I suppose. And she will turn and head back up to her room. Not finding the conversation she was quite hoping for there.
I've been done gleaning this information by now, or is that something I would only know by the morning, by the time the sun comes up?
That was. Did you what else did you want to do for the in that time?
Well, I'm gonna tell like everyone what I've heard, like anyone else, but like I was wondering if I should maybe go. I'll just wait. I'll wait till next. I'll wait till the morning. That's fine. That would make sense because just in case, even if they were done, I would want to stay there to listen, just in case I would miss anything. It's fine. I'll wait till morning.
Okay. Cool. So, in the morning, these people are in the tavern. It's morning, daylight. Uh, this dwarf, uh, both of these dwarves are gone. in the morning, and this person is downstairs at a table.
At this point, I would be as well, just sort of waiting for everyone else.
Val, you can do your health.
I'll walk up to the bartender. Could I get I guess I don't know what this world's equivalent of an Irish coffee. Could I get a double in both the caffeine and the liquor, please?
Sure thing. This guy is getting the drink. The soldiers are delivering notices of various tasks for the city and the surrounding area.
Are these like the same thing of paper that the bartender gave me the night before, or are these like more side quest?
There's a few more.
Okay, I'll take a gander, but no rush.
What is the rest of the party going to be doing?
I'm
I'm
interested in the new notices as well.
I'm spending like a little bit of time to attune to the mantle and reattune to Excarnation, my trustworthy that I had in my storage somewhere.
Okay.
He's never left me.
I'll be over here playing an inappropriately energetic uh, fiddle song first thing in the morning. Since I've been up for so long at this point.
I actually DM'd a group where it was all elves except for one tabaxi. So every time I was like, "You guys take a rest," or "Elves, you do your trance," and then you stare at the tabaxi for 4 hours.
Yeah. As the music slowly comes down from the crescendo, I'll look over to the two of you. Hey, is that other guy still alive, or what happened with him last night?
uh, I think he slept, maybe cried. I don't know. I heard a lot of gibberish coming from his room,
Yeah, so did
but,
I. Just walking
but
by.
I'll say in a hush voice. I do have a lot to tell you though about other stuff going on that could be interesting.
Ooh, some gossip.
Something like that. and then you kind of can see that, like, I don't know what, when you have horns, teeth, canines, and hooves. I don't know if it's up to you if you notice like the bags under my eye or whatever one level of exhaustion looks like.
What about the general slouching of your entire body?
And then from upstairs, you just hear me kick the door open, and I come here. It's like, Father Oxcraft, you fucking old wrinkly bastard! I'm coming for that ass.
Oh my. I didn't know your friend swung that way.
Not that way. I mean, I'm gonna kick his ass.
I mean, that's probably why he has a girlfriend. They're pretty open, you know. That's the key. Is
Well, don't think I'm judging. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, but
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm gonna kick his ass.
nothing wrong with that either.
Oxford or Oxcraft? Oxcroft. Am I saying? I already forgot his name.
I'm fairly sure it's Oxcraft. I think.
Oscroft.
Yeah.
Oxcroft. Okay, that's close enough.
And I guess I'll try to get the group together and ask, and then in hushed tone try to relay all the information I heard from last night.
Alrighty.
Probably gather, maybe on yeah, I'll tell you guys everything I heard last night about the dark elf magic, the witch god, the potential ritual. Be like, I mean, sure that can incur favor with something.
Dark elf magic. You've piqued my curiosity.
I thought that would happen, but I've already exposed myself to talking to him. So I don't know if you wanted you with your charismatic prowess, want to maybe get in on it, you know, as a supporter, maybe a fellow follower.
You said she's in that second room. I could give the door a dwarven knock.
Oh, and I guess I'll see that one's in here and be like, well, it looks like one is uh down here. Um, and point at the one that's down here, and then one's in the room. They are separated right now, so
Why don't we talk to her then?
perhaps there. Um,
Alright, but I don't think we should all go talk to her.
yeah, maybe
should
just
also
one of
go
us stay down here to keep an eye on the partner. That could be me because I'm strong and charismatic, so I could talk my way into a situation if
I'll
it comes to blows.
I don't know what I just came down here to hear. That sounds. I don't
Uh,
know.
I would have like just told everybody.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard you,
Uh,
but I'm just saying I don't know what to do with that information. I don't really care. I got. Wait,
He's
I have
fine
to
with
look
her.
for my friend. He's a short little guy, halfling. His name's Aki. I haven't seen him. Think he might be lost, like a little child. He might have been swayed by some fairy of lust.
you
Fairy
live
of
quite the life.
And then the more pressing matters, we gotta get that. I have to get that blade back from the father. He has no business of handling it.
Perhaps maybe you can have the witch god in your corner.
The
Maybe,
witch god. Hmm.
or not the witch mother.
he sounds nice.
Maybe you can get some power from this ritual that might help you in your endeavors.
Hmm.
Or maybe if you maybe you let Father Oxcroft know of this ritual, and we can use the ritual for an ambush spot for your priestly friend there.
Interesting. You make some good arguments. Fine, I'll go with you. But we still need to look for my small friend Aki.
But does Aki want to be found?
I don't know.
Sounds
That's the
like he's in
problem.
love.
Well, he did find our original objective, so I would assume so. But I think he just got swayed by some lust for a fairy. He was chasing fairy ass.
Well, I hope you. I think maybe we should just focus on maybe hearing out these individuals' plans first, since we're in an advantageous position to get information from them and maybe do something right or maybe get something good. I don't know. So,
Yes, yes.
did we want to go with the plan where I'll stay down here to keep an eye on the friend, you three can go up to the room?
Sure.
Works for me. If another of my kind is nearby, I should certainly like to meet them.
Okay. Be cool with two down here and then two up there.
Um, I'm not really good at doing things quietly, so
That could be good. That's how we would know you're in trouble.
yeah. I think I'll just stay down here because if I go up there and do that not quietly, might be more of a mess.
Sure. I'll go up with Sinead and then.
But if you need that door open, I can open it.
We have other ways.
Yeah, I'd follow Sinead's lead. I've only known her for a day, but she's fairly crafty, so
Well,
she'll-
thank you.
Yes, we will go up. And then I whisper to Gunther, it's like, hey, keep an eye on these guys. We only met them last night. We don't know what they're capable of. Just watch your back.
You don't remember?
Remember what?
Well, you should talk to them. You said some things to them last night.
I didn't say anything.
conversation for a
And
later date. Good luck.
anything I say will not hold in the court of law because I was not of state of mind.
You
We'll
said a
have
lot of things last night. That's all I'll
I
say.
did never said anything.
you told us about that time with that Minotaur that you had. Uh, and don't worry, a secret's safe with us.
It was no minotaur. It was a
Good.
bull.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Focus on the task. Distract yourself with adventure. Get out. Get up there. I'll give you a tap on the shoulder and push you up towards the stairs.
Let's go. Then what are we doing again?
Investigating. Sounds delightful, does it not?
Mm, I
Some
guess.
some curious drow magic is always worth looking into.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think I'm assuming if I would be able if I have this information that the one upstairs is the wood elf that practices drow magic, and the we down one down is human. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go position myself, Dante, in a more advantaged position. I'm just gonna sit at this table and just eavesdrop anything that the lady is saying.
same. I'll sit over here.
As you approach this table, you notice the 6 empty coffee mugs where Sine was sitting earlier.
Jesus.
He is
So
ready to
Sen
go.
Sine, how do we how do we get in? Should we just knock?
Knock indeed.
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
knock again if needed.
Okay. You knock.
I daintily rap on the door. Hello. I've heard someone's been playing with some forces beyond their kin.
You- You're not gonna like. Okay.
A spell's being cast on the other side of the door.
Now watch this. And I'm going to dimension door and take Val with me to appear behind him
Let's roll initiative.
if possible.
Hey, should we roll initiative down here, or is that
Oh
just?
shit.
And Val, you go with me unless
Yeah,
you.
I accidentally got out of the roll 20.
Oh,
You mean-
Oh, initiative. Oh. Oh no.
I'm just like, are you sure this is a good idea? And then you just take me through.
I mean, it's 2v1. You guys are fine.
there it goes.
Sneven is on like 15 cups of coffee. She basically has haste on her right now.
Coffee of haste. That should be an actual potion.
And
Is
then
us downstairs rolling or no?
Hmm.
I mean, we're kind of just waiting. They all kind
as yeah, as we appear, I'm like, well,
of.
this was kind of rude of us. Sine, how dare you? We were supposed to just talk. We mean you no harm.
It's Nathan's turn first.
Said Sinead's going first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as I come in, I immediately cast darkness on top of myself. It's gonna be with my draw magic, not a spell slot. So now all three of us are plunged into magical darkness.
So the question is, yeah, really, Sine, we're supposed to just talk to her.
Well,
Even
And
though
then,
you're. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
What's
Go
up?
ahead.
so, sorry if it's dark for you, but I'm right here. Don't worry.
whatever magic you are casting, I suggest you stop. We're not here to have a conflict.
Yeah, we just want to talk. I guess.
I just reach forward and grab the shoulder of whoever is in front of me.
You you cast darkness, but you can't see in the magical darkness.
Can I not? I cast it.
It's not. That's a DM call. It doesn't say in the spell one way or the other.
Well,
See.
it says that if even with dark vision you can't see.
But as
But
I'm
yeah, I
casting
don't
the
know.
red,
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
regardless, whenever I first showed up, I would have seen where they were, and
Yeah.
would still know where to reach.
This guy runs over to this corner of the room. He
They get an
can.
attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Well, he moves, so I'm going to attempt to grapple, which is not going to go well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not going to go well.
Okay. Yeah, he runs over there. He can barely see a sliver out of this window. He's misty stepping.
Oh,
Uh, I counterspell.
That's crazy.
Uh, is it a
I'm
fourth
thinking
level
this
or lower?
spell, Misty Step is a second level spell.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
So
no,
he
wait,
does.
unless they're a warlock, and then it could be any level.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. So is it a second level spell?
Yeah.
Third level or lower? So yeah, it just fails. And
He
then I go,
turns,
please, we just
looking.
want to talk.
He's looking into the darkness. He's throwing a dagger with his bonus action at, or he's throwing a dagger at disadvantage into the darkness. So let's just go like that, and then I'm gonna add the bonus later to fail.
Yeah, minus 18.
Hear the dagger thunk. Are you sure you wouldn't like to talk with someone who might know a little more about what you're trying to do?
I don't even know who you are, and I can't trust anyone.
And I'll go up right in front, but still in the dark. No, you know what? I'm gonna go around to the side so she can see me. It's like, look, I'm not. We just want to talk. We heard, felt the spells you were casting. Heard about the ritual. We just want to know what it is. I want to know what it is. Maybe we can help each other. It was very rude of her to just barge in here with Dimension Door. I'm sorry for that. But we did try to knock. And I'm going to ready an action to grapple her if she attempts to flee again or attempts to uh yeah, if she attempts anything like to attack again or something. Can I grapple? Yeah. So what say you?
It's an A's turn now.
Yeah.
I will drop the darkness now that it's not accomplishing anything. And say to the other elf, come now, surely it would be better if you worked with us rather than against us. We could assist you in this ritual of yours. You just have to fill us in on the details. And as I say that, I will cast suggestion.
That's a fail. So the suggestion is to tell about what they're up to.
To give us the details and to allow us to help.
Okay. he's saying that both of them both of them owe a great debt to House Vantonix in Grim Court.
Oh no.
Vantonix, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that it would be profitable for you to hear us out. My family too is indebted to them, and we are closely allied with them as well.
Oh no.
Totally worth the point of exhaustion. Totally.
I would so much like to get the favor of the most powerful house in the court. Now it seems you'll be helping me. Come now, tell us the details.
Their their goal is to they need to bring 2 abyssal sigils and 2 natural sigils to the leader of House Vantonix, and their plan was to petition the Witch Mother for an offering to pay what Vantonix has requested. Using an offering of wildlife collected from the nearby area, an offering an offering of wildlife to the Witch Mother, who would then bestow those sigils, which they could take to House Vantonix.
That's your plan. Creating a bunch of deer and squirrels for magical sigils.
Why do they want these sigils?
Magical sigils. Why would they not want them?
Well, what's the goal of getting the sigils? There's a lot of different reasons you can want the sigils. I want to know specifics, details. Tell me, woman, elf, thing.
I thought you wanted to go somewhere else.
House Vantonix has its own goals, of which I am not aware.
God damn it!
You have many such intrigues. Demon summonings, contracts, always in the pursuit of power. Such is their way.
Tell me of this witch mother. Can you get power from her?
It is my companion who has that connection.
Well, then, I believe introductions are in order.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's go talk to your friend.
They're following.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it all the way down here.
Yeah.
You, man, woman.
This
What?
is a male character, and this is a
Oh.
female character.
Oh my God! I called him a woman.
Uh,
You woman elf, and I just look at you.
uh, as they come down, can I do an insight check to Snaven to see what emotions she might be having right now, or
Okay,
whether it's happy or sad, or
sure.
I don't. What can I glean from that roll, Snaven?
The primary emotion you extract from my features would be smugness.
Uh, as per usual.
And I asked, like, so then this one I call you, man. Tell me what of the witch mother, your friend here. She's already told me much. What powers can you get from her?
She is part of a coven. They draw power from a being known as the Witch Mother. They practice in the woods, in the wildlands, outside of any cities.
Well, didn't really answer my question. It was more like what kind of powers you get from witch mother. I need power. I need to get back the blade.
It's like a druid or a warlock style of powers, or some measure
Mm.
of a combination of those.
God damn you, woman. You need to speak clearly next time.
Now, that's no way to talk to a lady.
You know, I am very frustrated.
Clearly. Tell me, what is your name?
Val.
Not you. Her.
This character's name is Morgan. This character's name is Vierce. Ugh.
Morrigan. We would appreciate it if you could tell us a little more about this witch mother of yours. And perhaps how precisely trading random animals for magic sigils works.
She's telling you the Witch Mother is primarily demonic, but she does have some domain in nature as well. The mo- the the primary exercise is to display power and familiarity with the wilderness, with sacrifices and various studies. And through that, the Witch Mother offers offers rewards.
But tell me, girl, the most important part. This witch mother, is she beautiful?
So the legends say. But what I've seen in my own visions isn't so attractive.
Hmm. Stories are often embellished. I don't suppose I could make a trade with her for more beauty itself.
That would depend on what you can offer her. Beyond that, I would not dare speak for her. You should see for yourself.
I see. And this drow ritual that has been spoken of, what does that entail? Is this the summoning of the Witch Mother?
That's the method the method they're going to use to sacrifice is drow magic. They're going to gather any living beings nearby, put them into the ritual as offering.
I see. Interesting.
In that case, there's a chance I may have performed this ritual myself already.
I have a petition for you then. If we help you, will you help me against Father Oxcroft?
You're the ones who chose to involve yourselves in the first place.
Yes, and now I'm forcing you to help me. He is an evil man who hates drows and the Witch Mother.
Insight check.
And then also at this point, I want to come in. Hopefully, hearing all that.
And he
Um,
hates tieflings.
and say, yeah, don't let the crowded tavern fool you. This whole place can just burn down with you two in it, if you want to choose that alternative. And then kind of give off a bestial growl, I guess, to kind of as a symbol of my personal domain. personal connection to less than holy um, creatures.
I don't fear you. There are a number of beings who could lay claim to my soul already.
That's so.
Well,
And leaning over the back of her chair, I just sort of wrap my arms around her shoulders. I have another option for your soul, if it comes to that.
Come on, Veers. I think we've wasted enough time here.
Can I try to grab her as she tries to leave?
Now, don't be so hasty. I'll bet you don't even know the most important part of the ritual. It's drow magic. Doesn't work so well without the drow.
Fine then. Join us, if you wish.
Oh, we do. I'll just follow her out.
Oh, we'll Gunther on the way to follow him like one step to immortality.
Aye. So we hope.
Cool. Okay. So, that would be over here. Party is currently in Prampton. Morgan is indicating an area somewhere between the mountains and this woodland area, like over there.
So we're currently in Frampton.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
we're here.
And then the thing area was here,
yeah.
you said?
Yeah.
Shortly after we leave the city, as we're sort of traveling loosely in a group, I'm going to pull Dante aside since I know him the best. What do you say once they're done with their little ritual? Perhaps we're the ones that wind up with those magic sigils.
Yes. If it means supporting this little fellowship, anything.
It is so much fun to toy with the gullible.
Sometimes it can be fun to be gullible, but hey,
In the right situation, perhaps.
what do you say? I got your back, you got mine.
To what extent we trust each other, yes.
All right.
Mutual self-interest.
Cool. I don't know if it's because I watch too much anime, but I pictured Dante's doing the whole like real satisfied with how things turned out, arms behind the back, kind of whistling a bit as we walk.
Not a care in the world, huh?
Not a care in the world.
The party arrives to this area.
I assume we're moving this way, right?
Yeah.
Good. Because my back will never be turned on either of those two.
And
Veers and Morgan begin preparing a ritual circle. Like over here.
Jesus Christ. Could we have also gather like kind of what classes or what their kind of abilities are at this point in the walk, or is that kind of some kind of check I could do? Are they both like warlocks? Based on like their gear and stuff, I guess is what I'm gonna be looking at.
Yeah, they're both primarily magically inclined as opposed to weapons and armor.
Cool.
You could check, I guess.
Yeah, can I look for an arcane focus on them?
Okay.
Also, how long has it been since we've left the tavern?
Squirrel.
Maybe like 3 or 4 hours.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's a good place to stop for now. And then,
Yeah,
yeah.
Awesome.
that was a lot of fun.
All these new characters, the campaign has taken a bit of a turn from where it was going before, but entertaining nonetheless.
I honestly, hats off to you, Vincent. This world is very like engaging, and I'm like, that's why have so much like attention. Just like there's so much stuff to like be distracted with, and I love it. I love like when I pull a little thread and we can get to this cool quest. So, hats off to you, man. This is a cool campaign. Like I've I haven't taken notes, actual like written down actual notes for any campaigns I'm in, but this one I'm actually doing it because this is the first time I've been engaged enough. So
Interesting.
thank you everybody for letting me be a part of this.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Val is still very pissed.
Oh, we
Well,
shall have our vengeance, Val.
See, now we can take over their little circle here. God, this is so fucking cool, man.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like thinking about how we can like take over and freaking get these sigils for ourselves. And I love our group dynamic a lot. We got the very almost a neutral Zen dwarf that's just vibing. Val, who has
The
his
opposite
Val
here.
stuff. Yeah,
The whole point is it's just to be a very neutral character who's just on a journey.
yeah, you're doing it very well. Because even
Oh,
like with everything you said is a very like that's as dead middle as you can be. Which is actually I've tried neutral characters before, but it's very hard to avoid my own personal like chaotic nature. Like almost to the point it's impossible for me.
I with all the character creations I do, I always try to pick a theme. Like with him, it's like this lawful neutral. He has to follow his code. So I'm constantly like, okay, my normal intentions are always to be chaotic, and I'm just focusing away from that. Do the opposite of my first initial instinctive thing, and that's usually neutral.
Cool. I'll
That
keep
first
that.
session was pretty chaotic though.
also Val has
Uh,
some family issues too, so that
Who
recently
doesn't?
happened.
We will all revel in our family issues together.
I was gonna say, Val's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
He's like an onion of an emotional. You're an onion of emotions. It's like one layer back up after a layer.
yeah.
And then,
He's gonna he's probably gonna start becoming more destructive after losing. I think that was his first loss. That really hit him.
hey,
And all
but
of his original friends are gone.
Yeah, seriously. I'm still look. I'm a play like I'm still looking for Aki. Like he can't have left me without saying goodbye.
oh, is Aki one of the former players?
Well, no, he's still here.
Uh,
He's to
Aki's
name
my
it.
former character. I switched characters this session.
but it was very fun playing with you guys. I'm going to go now, so I will see you guys next week.
yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. Had a good time. Thank you all.
Yep. See ya next week.
Next week it is. Later.
Oh wait, it is Thanksgiving. Like nobody's gonna have issues with that, right? Or Thanksgiving weekend technically.
Oh, it should be good.
Yeah,
I
me
will
too.
see. I don't know yet.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll let DM ask later. But yeah, see you
Happy
guys next weekend
Thanksgiving,
hopefully.
everybody.
Yeah, happy
I'm very
Thanksgiving.
thankful for this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
Wait till you
Thanksgiving.
find out the main goal, or what was the main goal before.
We'll have to circle back to that eventually.
Yeah.
Hey, man needs a new sword. Also, as a Critical Role fan, when you like were like you said I don't want the sword anymore. I'm like, oh, he pulled a Ford. Holy crap, this is awesome.
Uh,
Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.
Yeah.
yep. See
Cool.
ya.
Later.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sheesh. That shit was lit, bro. That shit was going crazy, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Whew. Ooh. Ooh. I was kind of, I don't know. I was kind of getting like a little bit triggered. I was kind of getting like a little bit triggered, right? But player choice, right? You know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Oh my